couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Caught by Burton. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Okay, ready. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Go.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Corum again. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Back to throw now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective. Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Like 54.
Handoff here for Miller. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, It's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again for the first time to Rashad White. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Man in motion here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
They go play action here. Into a crowd and intercepted. Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, come on. Here.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. And the man is there to knock that away.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest pickup to the 43. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Ooh, it puts some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Like 5-4. And 24 Levis. Back to the deep green.
They'll go Levis. He beams one deep right side. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, sack.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From midfield now. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, put some heat on this deep. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Here's White again. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it's Levis. Means on the catch. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Well, I know some old-school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Here we go.
A give right side to White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun now for Levis. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Nicotomni's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Dory Jackson now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Reload!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Burton there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 46. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. They'll try to run it with Harris. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go!
Back now, pressure on its way. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped. Nothing on the return. Call it 32 yards on the punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis now off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards. That's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Like 5-4. Odd,
Slot man motioned over. Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go.
Levis now on 1st down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Like 49.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Foye Oluokun with the pick.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, check that. Check. Hut.
Running this one left. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go now. Ready.
They give to Corum on the draw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Kincaid. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Gets this to Kincaid. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Check.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Like 24.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Diamond.
Throwing is Levis. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down. Levis throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
3rd and long, here's Levis. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Pass play now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hawk 7, 19, Tiger. Now, let's go.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the handoff, it's Corum. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals pushing for points. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. This throw is cupped. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Goal to go, they're passing. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
White trying this straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, this is White. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, come on. Here.
From the gun, Levis. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Man in motion, out of the slot. They'll go, Levis. He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Levis here on 1st down. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Mickey kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a run for White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They run the counter with White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
49, right 49.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Caught by the open man. At the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They can get this back. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Okay, Brock, this is a weird one. All the turnovers that offenses wish that they could get back, and yet here they're choosing to let this one stand. They've declined the penalty.
I don't know what they're doing.
No.
Are you trying to punish your own team? Are you just not furious at your player for that turnover? Yeah, this one is dumbfounding.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Going right side, Harris with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one complete to Stevenson. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. A give to Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Go! From the 23. Completes this one to Corum. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 17.
On 2nd and 12 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Finds his man, Corum. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Butker knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They send a man in motion. Levis from the shotgun. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
There's a toss to White. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. Man in motion here. Fourth down, here's Levis. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Levis now on 1st down. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Running on 2nd with White. Has a big hole left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set, go!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go!
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. This one taken in by Corum. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. A give up the middle to Corum. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 2nd and 9. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready, set, go.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Like 49.
Here's White again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. 3rd and short yardage, Levis. That's brought in by White. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, White. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. So we're through 3 here. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hold on, like 90. Tracy, what? Hand up.
Shotgun now for Levis. Put the body on the line for his team. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Up the middle, here goes White. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
Coming left is White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Third down run from White. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential 2-point attempt.
40 Rita. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
Corum straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with Corum.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go. Hunt.
Back to throw, needing a first. He sends this one to the end zone. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
54. Tracy. Set.
From the gun, Levis. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Like 54.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. It's into the hands of Wright. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
29's down, 22 leader.
Throwing his Levis on third down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Back to throw it. Passing is hauled in by the running back. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Now a give running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, Panther. Alert, alert. Check go.
Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Running the counter, Corum. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd down run by Corum. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trail by a field goal. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Tag! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
454, Mike 54.
Throwing now. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ah, Mike 29. 22 window, 22 window.
Again, this is White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Mike 40. 20 Rita.
To throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Mike 54.
White trying this straight ahead. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here we go.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So here's Blake Grupe with a game in the balance. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick is good. He got it. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road.